Gemini, hello and welcome to your reading. This is for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Gemini. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story. If it's not resonating for you, check your moon or ascendant or rising signs. If it's not resonating for you, this message. If you'd like a personal one-on-one private reading with me, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. Let's see, anything else I need to announce? I think that's it. If you find that you like this video, Geminis, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Doing these things truly helps with the YouTube algorithm. So it helps to get the messages out to more and more people who may need to hear it as well. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's coming through for you. We are at a very interesting time energetically where we are having a lot more of our unconscious parts of ourselves being triggered, or a shadow aspect of ourselves being triggered into the light for us to see. If you're to be made conscious, thank you. A lot of us tend to run and hide when these things come up for ourselves. We don't want to see these aspects of ourselves. We don't want to, it's a denial, but you can only run and hide from yourself for so long before the energy catches up with you. So let's see where you're at, Gemini, on your journey. I typically read for the blind spots or the unconscious parts that most of us do not see within ourselves. Others can see at times, but it's interesting. So they go deep, and we're in Scorpio energy, so it might get deep, it might not. Let's see. Thank you. First card out is loyalty. Let's see where this is going, Gemini. And probably asking you, where are your loyalties? What are you, where do you place loyalty? Might want to ask yourself that question. Are you allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to have these close connections? Are you loyal to yourself, to your path, to your tribe, to those that vision and beauty? I love this. So vision is telling me, and she's right behind this full moon, that you are able to see beyond the superficial. And you're also able to see the beauty in what others may not perceive as being beauty. You're able to see the beauty in people that maybe they don't even see all the way. You're able to see the divinity, thank you, within others. Even though we show different parts at different times. Yep. Bottom of the deck is Hope. High Priestess of Water. Gemini, you are a mutable sign, so you are able to shift gears, change, and accept that others do as well within the emotional realm. The ever-changing ebb and flow of human nature and just the general emotions. You're also able to really see both sides of a situation. Hope at the bottom of the deck, and you're holding very positive hope for a situation. Beautiful. Okay, let's dive in here a little bit deeper. I'm a little concerned with loyalty, though. You want to always place yourself first and foremost, because, and even if we cannot ever assist others before we assist ourselves. It's that theory of you've got to put the gas mask on first, or the oxygen mask on first, before you can help the children and the others. When we're unconsciously acting and following in unconscious patterns, we are no help to anybody else. So let's keep going. You do have a vision, though. You do see. You have the ability to see multifaceted, multi-layers within the human collective and the human psyche, even. Let's see where this is going now. You're holding hope for a situation that may have shown you its beauty and its not so beautiful side as well. Loyal to it regardless, because you have the ability to see both sides of the situation, or all the parts of this. Could be yourself. This I'm getting this is another or others. Could be collective. Yeah, Gemini, you are the sign. You really navigate the duality of this world in a very positive way, mostly. Yeah, third eye chakra with passion ignited. So you are loyal to what your mind's eye shows you, and that is beauty. That is your vision. And this is telling me the passion is also within the solar plexus. This ability that you are in touch with has lifted your self-confidence and self-esteem in yourself as well. Beautiful. Able to see both sides of the situation. Able to see the beauty in an ugly situation. And what some others may have found it to be ugly. Yes, this has everything to do with your connections to others. Your connections, so close connections. Soul tribe. People in general. And this is how you have, it's a beautiful ability. So you're not so self-sacrificing of your own energy and your own self-worth and value. You also view things in a much more lighthearted manner. Or maybe that is now. Maybe you had a darker situation that you've had to experience to really rise up out of that. What else can we tell Gemini? Tell me about beauty for Gemini. On the floor. Okay, Gemini. Having that ability to see the beauty through a situation that is not quite always beautiful on the outside allows you to continue to move positively. You are within this mutable energy of ever changing, ebb and flowing. And so you don't stick to just one narrative, one point of view, one vision, one way of seeing things. You're able to see how people and life shift and change, and this keeps you from being a judgmental person. This keeps you from, having a negative outlook on others and life in general. High Priestess of Water. Now, water is our emotions, and understanding how emotions flow in different ways, different valleys and peaks. This is telling me that you've gone through some really deep emotions. And maybe for a bit you were afraid that things were going to stay this way. Although you have this loyalty and vision, so there's something within your heart and your third eye, your mind's eye, like there's probably somebody that is telling you a dark tale about this shit. Yeah, thank you. Somebody in your life that is pointing out the negativity in a situation, in others, or is just extremely judgmental. And within a situation that's tied to somebody that's really close to you, had you kind of messed up in the mind, had you really confused as to how to view a situation. Although you're very loyal to what you know in your heart, what you know in your intuitive senses. So this was a test, Gemini, a test of your own self-confidence, self-esteem, self-awareness, your own vitality, your own strength, courage, your close spiritual connections, tribe, soul connections. And maybe whomever had been having a very dark outlook on situation could also be a very close soul connection. But you've held your vision, you've held the hope for the playful, you've held that playful aspect, outlook, and love below this. I love this reading, Gemini. You were being tested, and you were being deceived, but you didn't take the bait. You did not take the bait, and that's a beautiful thing. You stayed positive. You stayed hopeful. That there was just something that was off, and you were aware of it. Love it. Let's keep going for Gemini. This could be, let's just say, this could be a parent being judgmental on, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, or vice versa. Spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend being judgmental on a family member or a close friend And, the energy was also kind of corralled up and gathered up to make things look a certain way, but you stuck to your guns, Gemini. You knew better. It did kind of throw you for a loop for a bit, though. Who's telling the truth? I don't know what the truth is. I keep hearing that. I'm not sure. I don't understand. But the more you stayed with it, the more you stayed with love, the playful energy, and hope, the more the truth of the situation came out. And that truth, regardless, you're still loyal. You're loyal to seeing maybe why somebody else was seeing something a certain way. It doesn't matter. You're not following what somebody else was trying to have you see something a certain way. You stood your ground and decided to go with your instincts, and it's going to pay off for sure. It already is paying off. This was definitely a challenging experience for you, Gemini. But you held true. Yeah, the devil. The devil energy, codependency, addictions. This was showing you some of your own internal patterns that had been playing out on you or playing you like a puppet. And maybe you're still working through some of these things here. Where are your loyalties? When you start to feel like you're being controlled or played, it's time to step back and check yourself. It did. It had you really feeling blindfolded and trapped. You could only see small parts of the truth or the light. Light is information. Darkness is misinformation or disinformation or no information at all. And this had you feeling really trapped in a situation. Maybe being pulled in two different directions by two different people that you truly love. Yeah, that's it. There's definitely some deceptive energy in there. We've all had these trickster energies come in and test us. And beauty. There is positive movement forward. You may not fully be in touch with all of your emotions quite yet, Gemini. There's something that you're still sitting in. There's something that is still trying to be seen, heard, felt, understood by you, from your subconscious, from your unconscious parts. So pay attention to that. Focus on the beauty though, but pay attention to whatever pain or deceptive energy is arising within you. Yeah, we have been fooled by many people, especially those who have been hurt by others. Hurt people hurt people. And so that awareness of that alone will help you not be swayed to seeing things from one queen of emotions, seeing things from and death. Oh, I love this, Gemini. Seeing it only from one perspective. You have a much grander view and you are able to see all sides of a situation. This is death to this confusion and rebirth of completely being compassionate, empathetic, and understanding where everybody's coming from and why people have these different judgments. And you know, your intuitive senses are really coming online for you as well. But this is, you honor your soul connections as well, but honor yourself, honor your heart. Oh, Gemini, I love this message for you. It seemed like this was a tough one for you. This was a tough one and did have you feeling really trapped and probably played, manipulated. I'm getting manipulated and trapped and confused, but you didn't stay in it. You were able to rise up out of it and see things from a much higher bird's eye view perspective. And that's really, like, that's the name of the game. And we're all getting tested that way. And it seems like you're passing. You passed. Pay attention though. There's some stuff in you, emotions that maybe you've been not acknowledging fully. So allow the universe, allow it to unlayer and unpack within you, so that you are able to see true magical beauty of life and within you. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Pay attention to this as well. And I think this is where you're at. Try not to judge or be envious of other people's journey. We all have our own unique challenges, our own unique path. And yeah, you're starting to really recognize the beauty of life is we are all connected. We all have so much of the same things going on. We just have different parts and aspects playing in different ways and different times. So you're really tap into that. This is something that maybe you're still working through, is to be able to truly, fully feel that energy for mankind, humankind. Yeah, knowing that I'm the same as everybody with different challenges. So try not to fall for those traps again in the future. Don't let the devil get its grips on you, because we get tested from time to time. This is a very big lesson for you, Gemini. So take good care of yourself. Self-care is not a luxury, it is a necessity. So that's your message for this week, Gemini. Take care. Bye.